Yeah, it's a long distance. But more than that, we've got so much climbing. In fact, we have 5,000 metres more climbing than we had when we received it in 2016. We're going to have a great world champion as we have had throughout all our disciplines so far. And we just cannot wait to get ourselves off and underway in what will be a very special day. The men's elite road race from Kigali in Rwanda for the very first time in the history of the great event here on the African continent. We've had world championships started off on the track, of course, back in 1892. The first road race was in 1927, and it was Alfredo at the Nürburgring in Germany that indeed came out and was triumphant. He took the title. Of course, we have learnt all about the rainbow jersey, which is an extraordinarily special thing. You could carry it for the entire season until this time next year, essentially, where, of course, we'll be in Rwanda. Well, right now we're in Africa. The wind today, very little of it, I've got to tell you. Here's our list of those who have been champions in Zurich, which is terrible culture. Matthew Van der Poel in Glasgow. Remco Evenepoel, who's also here twice. Julian Alaphilippe, both in Thomas and, of course, well, that last year, Tony Bocaccio was the man that went on the attack. It was a question of catch me if you can. And quite simply, nobody could. He was in, it seemed, a class of his own. There were plenty that tried to stay with him. Romain Bardet, unfortunately, was unpicked. Tony Bocaccio finishing alone, over half a minute clear of the field. After 273.9 kilometres, he was world champion. And he's borne the stripes extremely well. How will he go today? Will he defend it brilliantly? Let's see. This is our course starting off in Kigali, and indeed for the first section of it we will take on a series of laps, 9 in fact, before all of a sudden we decide to depart the now familiar circuit and head onto a very, very special loop indeed. The extension circuit, which takes on Mount Kigali itself. You know about the Côte de Kigali. Is going to hurt. Then we come home, we finish with 6 laps on our familiar circuit, but how many will be left by the time we come back to the great city? We just don't know. That's what's so magnificent about the world. Weather today, it's 24 Celsius, we'll be maxing out about 26. Now as you can see there is clouds here and you can't see any clouds defined. That's because we're underneath that cloud. And those clouds are moving. And that means there's a great possibility that we will have thunderstorms today. It's 40% chance that we are going to face that. But that's hour by hour. So if you take it throughout the entire reach of today, and it's likely to be around 7 hours, maybe a little bit more of racing, depending on the pace that they set right from the beginning. This could have
맞아요? 잠깐.
We have so many representations from Africa, but Eritrea with Zahe, Gamai, Gebishabie, Kudus, Mulbahan, Tisfazion. That's brilliant. The Netherlands, well, they come here with a short roster, I think it's fair to say, compared at least to Belgium, Denmark, Slovenia, Great Britain, France. Get the idea. But Tielman Arnsman is their favoured man. Volker Mollema will be good for them. Australia with Jai Hindley rocking the podium potentially. Jay Vine might have a statement. Michael Storer, Luke Plapp, Damien Howson as well. This is effective stuff. Julian Alaphilippe always draws the eye, but I think the favourite is probably Pavel Sivakov. Paul Seychelles also part of the crew. Julian Jager, Louis Barret as well. Here's Great Britain. Tom Pidcock, Oscar Onley, Fred Wright, but Blackmore, Donovan, Knight, Knox and Kurt. That is super strong, but just look at this. The men in green. Well, I'll tell you what, it might well be Tree Frog Green, but these are far from the Muppets. This is a treasure chest of the most amazing crew that you could possibly have. Tadej Pogačar, of course. The only question is his form after the time trial. How is he? How will he cope? Brilliantly, I'm sure. Glava, Govečka, Mezgec, Mohoric, Novak, Primozic, and Zuma.